Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play. Hopefully, you click that like button as well. That's the only price of admission for my videos, my live streams, is to simply hit the like button. And if you're feeling extra generous, consider sharing this video by hitting the share button, copying the link, and sharing it on Reddit, Facebook groups, LinkedIn, X, and make sure you tag LFR family. I just now ran across this video of Hillary Clinton's extremely radical, I'm talking about night and day views of illegal immigration. And we're going to show you something that someone from the UK, I believe, what's this gentleman name? Someone from the UK admitted that this was like a social experiment. Like they were doing this all over the world, trying to nationalize opening the borders so that immigrants could just flood the countries, flood people's countries to see how it works. And this is what they did to you. This is what they did to American citizens. This is what they did to other citizens in other countries as well. It's like they sat down, had these meetings. It probably was a NATO initiative. And speaking of NATO, we're going to cover Zelenskyy, who is saying that he wants membership in NATO. And if he gets membership in NATO, then it will be a ceasefire. He's saying, look, that's all I want. I just want to be protected, bro. Just like Putin's protected. I want to be protected. I want to be a part of the family like y'all is. So we got a lot of stuff to discuss. Hopefully y'all are ready. Thank you so much for pulling up. And look, man, we already got a super chat. Shout out to Nick P. What's going on, Nick P? What's going on, brother? Happy Thanksgiving, man. Thank you so much for pulling up. And thank you always for the support. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and check this out, man. This right here. Hillary Clinton's views on illegal immigration was crazy. I'm talking about Trump don't even have these views. Trump is not saying that the illegal immigrants should learn English. She said this. She said they should learn English or they, okay, I'm not even going to ruin it for you. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to know in the comments, man. This is crazy. Hit that like button.
So I think we got to have tough conditions. Tell people to come out of the shadows. If they've committed a crime, deport them. No questions asked. They're gone. If they've been working and are law-abiding, we should say, here are the conditions for you staying. You have to pay a stiff fine because you came here illegally. You have to pay back taxes, and you have to try to learn English.
Bruh, hold on. I would have voted for this. I would have voted for this Hillary. As a matter of fact, I did vote for Hillary. I told y'all, man, lifelong Democrat. Lifelong Democrat. But these views from Hillary, I would have voted for. She said they got to pay back taxes. They're going to have stiff fines if they want to stay here. They got to learn English. What? Hold on, let me play this one more time. I promise you I'm not going to interrupt this again, bro. This is just so good, man. This is so good right here. All right.
So I think we got to have tough conditions. Tell people to come out of the shadows. If they've committed a crime, deport them. No questions asked. They're gone. If they've been working and are law-abiding, we should say, here are the conditions for you staying. You have to pay a stiff fine because you came here illegally. You have to pay back taxes, and you have to try to learn English, and you have to wait in line.
Now, hold on. So how does Joe Biden feel about this? How does Kamala Harris feel about this? How does the Obamas feel about this Hillary Clinton? Well, she's saying right here, I am with 1,000%, bruh. I know y'all don't like Hillary. I know y'all because y'all know a whole lot of stuff about Hillary Clinton. Y'all know a lot of stuff that she has gotten away with, even as a teenager. I'm not even going to bring that up because I got dinged with the what you call it, misinformation, sharing conspiracy theories type of warning from YouTube before when I was talking about it. We once did a video with Anthony Weiner. Anthony Weiner was on Valuetainment talking to Patrick Bet-David and his panel, and he put some information out there that he was protecting Hillary Clinton from. And I actually shared that video, and I got hit with a strike for misinformation and sharing conspiracy theories. So I understand why a lot of you guys do not trust Hillary. I get it. But what I'm saying right now, as far as what she's saying about illegal immigration, bruh, I haven't even heard Trump speak like this about illegal immigration. But for some strange reason, they opened the borders. They soldered the gates open. You couldn't even close them. And then they made it illegal for border states to close the border. They said, do not touch these gates. Don't close them and don't stop people from coming in here. We trying something right now. It was in our faces. We knew exactly what was going on. And they tried to play us like we was dumb. And all the people that they lied to, that believed their lies, all the people that believed their lies voted for Kamala. And that's where we are right now, because we still have a whole half of this country who are salty right now because the person that lied to them, the side that lied to them and kept trying to act like we were the crazy ones.
I think we got to have tough conditions.
They wanted them to win. So like she said, we should have tough conditions. All right, let's go ahead and check out this Zelenskyy joint. Let's see what's happening with Zelenskyy. All right, because this brother said that if he is allowed in NATO and he receives a membership for NATO, then what? Hold on. Before I play that, I want to play this because we're talking about the border right now, and I don't want to skip this based off of what Hillary Clinton was just now talking about. This gentleman is from the UK, and listen to what he has to say about the open borders. I need to find this brother's name. I had his name already, but I freaking lost it. Okay, check this out, guys.
What the British people are owed is an explanation, because a failure on this scale isn't just bad luck. It isn't a global trend or taking your eye off the ball. No, this is a different order of failure. This happened by design, not accident. Policies were reformed deliberately to liberalize immigration. Brexit was used for that purpose, to turn Britain into a one-nation experiment in open borders. Global Britain. Remember that slogan? That is what they meant. A policy with no support, and which they then pretended wasn't happening. What the British people...
All right, so this brother's name is, this is Prime Minister Keir Starmer. And what he did was he admitted that the Western leaders have been running an open borders experiment. He also said this happened by design, not accident. Immigration policies were reformed deliberately. It has been an utter failure. We have seen it. It has been a failure, not only here in our country, but in other countries. They have been trying this same exact experiment that has been a failure. And they pretended that it wasn't happening. They will continue to pretend that these things are not happening until they are caught. And that's the problem, bro. What's going on, Salty? Doug Selling, thank you so much. He says, sounds like Hillary Clinton is positioning for a 2028 run. Nobody's going to vote. Well, you know what? I would say that nobody's going to vote for Hillary, but I got to remember where we are right now. I most certainly have to remember where we are. But listen to what they're saying, guys. These people are, I don't know if they're pissed off, if they're trying to position themselves to be more on the conservative side of things in their countries, or they're just telling the truth and they just trying to, because I heard that this brother has lied a whole bunch of times too. I heard that he has lied a whole bunch of times. But what he's admitting is that some of the meetings that he himself had been in, this is what they've been talking about. This is what they've been doing, and this is what has been uncovered. And we should not ignore this. We shouldn't ignore it. I already know that you guys aren't ignoring it, but it seems like people on the left are going out of their way to ignore it because they don't want to believe the truth. If they believe the truth, then they themselves look like a liar. They themselves look naive. They themselves look like they are ridiculous, and now they have to eat crow and admit that what we've been telling them all along has been true. They kept trying to make it seem like a humanitarian issue. Like these people need us. They need us, and you guys don't want to help them. Y'all are evil. Y'all are racist. Y'all are this, y'all are that. And that's not the case at all. So they are the fools that tried to pull the wool over our eyes. And now it is coming out that they came together as a collective all around the world to see if this will work. This was an experiment that blew back in their faces, and they thought they would be reelected from this. They thought it would make them look like heroes. That's what they thought. They thought it would make them look more godlike, opening their arms to whoever need them without any rules whatsoever. As a matter of fact, just come on. We're not going to check your background. We don't care. We just want to give you a fresh start. Here, take some money. Here, take some, we're going to put you up in a home. We're going to put you up in a new apartment, a new hotel, a shelter. We're going to misplace other Americans who need shelters. Like all of these things. They tried to act like we were the heartless ones. They tried to act like they were the ones trying to look out for the people. Where in actuality, they were running an experiment and they was trying to create new voters, because they knew that American citizens were tired of their sugar honey iced tea. Simple and plain, Jack. That's the only way to look at it, brother. That's the only way to look at it. All right, so Zelenskyy. Let's get to Zelenskyy. Check out what he's been up to. All right, so don't forget, guys, I don't know how many people have liked this video. We have 612 people in the room. Make sure we have more than 612 likes. Run it up, guys. Hit that like button. That's the only price of admission for our live streams. Although I do really appreciate you guys submitting super chats. Deborah Phillips, thank you so much for the super chat. He sent people over to help Kamala win the election. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's exactly what he did. Oh, y'all want new people? Here, go. They want new people. Take them all. We're gonna send our worst too. We're going to send the ones that couldn't establish themselves in our country. Let's see if they can do better over there. Go ahead. Take them by the hundreds of thousands. Here, take them. At some point, we need to wake the hell up, fam. Like, we're supposed to be the sharpest. We're supposed to be the best. We're supposed to be the strongest. Come on now. We are the Americans. We know where we stand with regard to other nations. We are the greatest. We should put America first. As you can clearly see, they're starting to boast about how they're putting their own countries first. The Mexican president, he's talking about putting Mexico first. The Canadian president, he's talking about putting Canada first. Everybody, and I'm with it, put your countries first. The same way we need to put ours first. That's how I go. One nation, undivided. I mean, that's how I go. All right, so let's go. All right, so this joint right here, and make sure y'all hit that like button, fam. All right, so this joint right here is Zelenskyy being interviewed. But before we play that, we're going to play some Theo Von, who is, he's giving us his true thoughts on Trump. All right, and then we're going to get to Zelenskyy. Punk ass trying to join the NATO membership so that he can't be bombed by these other countries. Nah, it don't work that way, bro. Sorry. This is your nation to save. Like, you are the president of Ukraine. You got to take care of that. I think at some point, our resources, how many billions are we giving to them? I mean, we're giving them hundreds of billions of dollars to make sure that they can take care of Russia, right? So that they can defend themselves, so they can make sure that Russia don't take over their nation, take over their country. That's their work that they need to do. And I do realize that it would be good if they handle their own, if they stand on their own 10 toes and take care of their business. But when we had catastrophic events here, we made them go apply for $750. When they no longer had houses, they no longer had cars, they no longer had streets, they no longer had clothes, they were missing their family members, they didn't know where their husbands, their wives, their children were, and we're telling them, you need to apply for $750 per family, and we'll take care of you that way. But we're out there sending buses and planes and trains to bring in hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people from other countries. And we're saying you don't have to file anything. You don't have to do anything. We're going to give you $350 per week per family. It's going to equate to $1,400 per month. How many of you are receiving $1,400 per month from the federal government? Please let me know in the comments. If you receive $1,400 per month from the federal government, please let me know. And I will shut the hell up. I will be quiet. But until then, I'm gonna run my mouth. Check out Theo Von talking about Trump, man. This is absolutely the truth, man.
The guy didn't fucking stop. People can say whatever they want. That's a 78-year-old dude who for 4 years, the guy, I don't know if he doesn't sleep, but the guy works hard. He got killed a couple times. He climbed back out of the, the coffin or whatever. He kept dying and getting up and go. He didn't stop. There's something at a certain point, you just have to be like, I'm not betting against that dude, Well,
let's
and he got Elon. People love Elon. He got, I just feel like the parties have changed. I used to feel like a Democrat. I don't even know nothing really embodies me anymore. It feels like, Facts. I don't know. It's all changed now. It feels like, but it's also, you look at Rogan used to be a Democrat. He was a leftist. I'm a Bernie fan. It's like, these people fucking alienated my heroes in the Democratic Party. It's gotten like, it's very bizarre. I mean, the political part of it is very bizarre to me. But I do think there's a lot about what you're saying is like, yeah, a man wants to feel like it's okay to be a man. And you're like, sometimes you leave the house, like, is it okay to be a man? Do I have to check my dick at the door of this restaurant or whatever? Like, it feels like that sometimes.
And what he just now said is absolutely the truth, because for some strange reason, men were made to believe that we couldn't celebrate being men anymore. Women were made to believe that they couldn't celebrate being women anymore. Think about that. Think about that. Us Christians are made to believe that we are some type of radical nationalists for putting God first. That they're trying to make us feel like we hate Palestine because we're putting God first. Like, oh, yeah, I hate Jews. What? Yeah, I hate these people because you love God. No, that's not it at all. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Relax. Relax. A lot of people who used to be liberal at heart and wanted everybody to succeed, wanted everybody to do well, wanted everybody to just be left alone and helped by our government, loved by everybody. Because that's what conservatives actually want. They try to make it seem like we hate the LGBTQAI plus community. No, we do not. We just feel like our women should not lose their rights because a man wants women's rights. A man wants to play in their sports. A man wants to change in their gyms, in their locker rooms. A man wants to be addressed as a woman, and we supposed to just accept it and acknowledge it? No, that's not how that works at all. And then when you're made to feel that way, you're like, wait a minute, is it me that's wrong, or is it what's going on? And the whole time it's been the Democrats trying to kowtow to all of these other protected groups so that they can receive the funding that they need, so that they can make their opponents look hateful, so that they can make other voters who don't support their agenda look hateful. It's so many different things that was going on here. And plus, back to what Theo Von was saying, with Trump running the race that he ran, bruh, ain't no way in the world. This dude got way too much energy. He got way too much energy. And not only did he have all of these events, this dude was doing a rally every single day. A rally every day. He was being interviewed, difficult interviews on Bloomberg, talking about finances with the whole room filled with business people who was standing ovations for him. Yet the left was talking about how dumb he was, how unintelligent he was, how stubborn and maniacal he was. Like they was just trying to just throw smut at this dude time and time and time again. acting as if we didn't have eyes. We saw what was going on. This dude would have a rally and he would stand up on that stage and talk for hours. He would defend himself for hours, even if he knew that the potential of a bullet shooting at him was very high. He did not care. He said, I'm going to make this. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. As a man, I look at that and I respect it. I looked at that and I respect it. But then you look at the opposite side. You have this protected woman of color, right? And we had to protect her. When she go and speak, we can't make fun of her. We can't we can't hold her to account, right? We can't talk about how she communicates, and she needs to have a teleprompter to put out that stale ass message that she was putting out. She refused to go on people's podcasts. She refused to be interviewed by many people. And then when she got difficult interviews, she cut it short. 28-minute long interviews. First of all, you starting off late. You're not answering any questions. And then when you get upset, you and your crew are saying, no, we got to cut this. We got to cut this. We got to cut this. And then she thought that she was so big that if you want to interview me, you're going to have to come to me and we're going to build a set for your show, for everybody's show. They was just wasting away money. They raised $1.5 billion and ended up being $20 million in debt. Come on now. And this is the person that you wanted to be our president? For any Democrats or liberals inside of my chat right now, please let me know how that makes sense at all. All right, done talking about that. All right, so we're thankful that it went our way. So Zelenskyy, let's go ahead and jump into this, guys. If you have not hit the like button already,
whatever they want.
If you haven't hit the like button already, please do so. But check this out right here. This is from Zelenskyy was being interviewed, and listen to what he has to say.
In this hour with breaking news, Volodymyr Zelenskyy has suggested that he's prepared to give up some parts of Ukraine to Russia for the time being, so long as there is a ceasefire and his country is given NATO membership. The Ukrainian president was speaking to our chief correspondent, Stuart Ramsey, in his first interview with the UK media since Donald Trump's election win. Mr. Trump has vowed to end the war in Ukraine and boasted that he could do so within 24 hours of coming to power. Well, in a moment, we'll speak live to Stuart Ramsey in Kyiv, as well as getting international reaction. But first, let's hear what President Zelenskyy had to say.
Well, one alternative, perhaps, again, this is reported from the United States. And it's fairly simple, really, is that Ukraine joins NATO, but Russia takes control and keeps the land that it has to date. Would that be a possibility?
Ніхто не пропонував нам бути в НАТО.
No one has offered us to be in NATO with just one part or another part of Ukraine.
Закінчити гарячу стадію.
That's for once.
Факт.
The fact is that it is a solution to stop the hot stage of the war, because we can just give the NATO membership to the part of Ukraine that is under our control.
Факт. Можна було б, ніхто не пропонував.
Yes, it could be possible, but no one offered.
Треба робити.
But the invitation must be given to Ukraine within its internationally recognized border.
Ви не можете давати тільки частині.
You can't give invitation to just one part of a country. Why? Because thus you would recognize that Ukraine is only that territory of Ukraine and the other one is Russia.
Тому я і сказав, юридично ми не маємо права.
So legally, by law, we have no right to recognize the occupied territory as territory of Russia.
І тут не можна помилятися.
And here we must not make any mistake.
Гарячу стадію війни.
But if we want to stop the hot stage of the war,
зонтик, umbrella,
we should take under NATO umbrella the territory of Ukraine that we have under our control.
швидко. А далі
That's what we need to do fast. And then Ukraine can get back the other part of its territory diplomatically.
Ось що я сказав, що таку пропозицію.
So, and this proposal has never been considered by Ukraine because no one has ever offered that to us officially.
Не запропонував.
We can't, by law, recognize our territory, Ukrainian territory, under occupation of Russia as Russian. That is impossible. That is against the constitution of Ukraine.
I understand completely your position. It is interesting, though, because it seems to me you have moved to a point that if you could get your NATO membership, you would have accept that we could be moving into a ceasefire and potential talks, peace talks. And at some point in the future, you would consider diplomatically how to get your land back. That's quite a big step, because you're never going to accept that it's Russia's, but as you say, physically, they will hold it. But it could bring the war to a close.
A lot of different countries proposed a ceasefire. So the question is, ceasefire where? That is a question. The second point is, if we speak ceasefire, guarantees that Putin will not come back.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, I commented you about NATO. Yes, NATO immediately the part of Ukraine. And we need it very much. Otherwise, he will come back. Otherwise, how we can go to ceasefire? So it's very, for us, it's very dangerous. That's what I meant.
All right, so there y'all have it. A lot of people said in my poll, I put up, do you guys think that President Zelenskyy should receive a NATO membership? 85% of you said no, 15% of you said yes, but I'm also seeing inside of the chat, a lot of you said that NATO should be dismantled altogether. And I should have probably added that to the poll. I'm just going to let you know, I'm a novice when it comes to this this discussion. When it comes to politics altogether, I'm new to this. Like I'm really trying to tell you that I'm new to this. I'm trying to understand it more. But from what I'm seeing, it seems like the left don't mind. It seemed like something that Biden would fight for. It seemed like something that Biden would be a champion of. And I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Also, a lot of people have been saying on the internet that if we do dismantle NATO, that could potentially be the end of the world for everyone because there's no guardrails. Please let me know what y'all think about that. Again, I'm not one of those guys where I know a whole lot about international stuff. So, but thank y'all so much for adding your 2 pennies. I appreciate it. Let me see. Let me tell you the truth about politics. It's the art of fraud. Okay. Let me see. All that wasted money and all those people unalived. And here we have starving vets and homeless people and children. You're absolutely right about that. 1000%. All because they want to show themselves to be the humanitarians of the world. It will break a treaty with Russia, one we already have broken repeatedly. So you're saying that if we bring Ukraine in as a member of NATO, we will be breaking a treaty with Russia. And we've done that time and time again. Are we positioning ourselves to kick Russia out and bring Ukraine in? What exactly is going on right now? It seems like a whole lot to keep up with. And I'm not locked in like that. I'm trying to get more so I can be able to speak on this intelligently. But this is nuts, bro. This is nuts. We're already giving them missiles where they can fire deep range missiles so that they can fire into Russia. So from what I'm hearing, they need our technology, or they need the technology that they don't currently have in Ukraine in order to make that happen. And Putin has already put it out there that he look at that as a threat. He look at that as, a potential reason to use nukes. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, because this right here is nuts, bro. The way it's all coming together, it just seems weird to me. I really can't put a finger on it. Yeah. But y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I don't know how many likes on this video, but I don't know if we crossed over 1,000 likes yet. Please make that happen. Also, share this video so that other people can see it and take part in the conversation. That would be extremely helpful. Also, all of my blues, man, thank y'all so much for always helping, for always being a part of my live streams and all other content creator live streams. I appreciate it. I'm going to thank you for them just in case they didn't. But y'all are extremely helpful. We really do appreciate you guys showing up, sharing our information, helping to, you know, place security inside of the stream. We really appreciate that as well. And also, you know, putting our information out there so that we can bring in more business. You guys are just, y'all are phenomenal, bro. I do want to say that. When it comes to Thanksgiving, and I'm thankful, I'm showing thanks for all the things that I'm thankful for. You guys are definitely one of the things that one of the groups I'm so very thankful for. I'm thankful for LFR family supporters as well. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal, man. But go ahead. Comment below. Let me know what y'all think. Share this video, man. And I'm going to see y'all on the next live stream. And if y'all know of any good stories to cover, please send them my way. Tag me in them on X and make sure y'all follow me on X. And also on X, we have 10.1 thousand followers over there now. We have been cooking, bro. We have been growing like crazy on X, and we have been sharing some things on X that we can't really share over here, and we can't share on Instagram because, you know, X has slightly different rules, and we appreciate that, especially the people who don't want to be censored like myself. All right. Thank y'all so much for pulling up, man. I am about to roll. I got some things I need to take care of, but I will see you guys later. Make sure y'all share this video and like it if you haven't already and watch it all the way through. All right. Love y'all, man. Peace.